stay where it's placed. At first, it feels like nothing more than a curiosity, a small toy, something anyone could overlook. But the longer it remains, the less it seems like an object at all, and more like a presence. It begins on move-in day. The air is thick with dust. The sound of boxes sliding against the floor fills the empty rooms, and every corner of the apartment holds the echo of change. Furniture is shifted from wall to wall, mattresses leaned against doors, curtains unfolded for the first time. And there, in the main bedroom, resting neatly on a dresser, the family notices it. A doll, its head larger than its body, its grin pulled just a little too wide. Its painted eyes, round and glossy, stare outward as though they are not painted at all. Not the cheerful decoration of a child's toy, not quite the charm of a collectible. Something else, something unexplainable. No one claims it. No one even touches it. It simply waits. For several days, the family carries on. The routines of life take over. Work begins again. The children return to school. Meals are cooked, dishes left to dry, and nights fall into silence. The doll is there, on the dresser, but for a time it is ignored. It is a leftover, a thing that does not belong, but it causes no trouble. Not yet, but on the fifth day, the silence breaks. Someone decides to move it, perhaps out of unease, perhaps out of impatience. The doll is taken from the dresser, tucked carefully into a drawer, the drawer pushed shut. Out of sight. When morning comes, the drawer is open. The doll is back on the dresser, its body angled slightly toward the bed, its gaze unbroken. At first, suspicion falls on the family themselves. A prank, maybe, someone trying to frighten the others. But no one admits to it. No one even smiles. And soon, the laughter, the jokes, the casual explanations disappear. Instead, questions begin. Who left it there? Why is it here? And why, no matter where it is placed, does it return to the same position? Neighbors are asked. Their answers only deepen the mystery. They remember the last tenant. They remember how he left suddenly, in the middle of the night. He abandoned his furniture, his clothes, his food, everything, except the doll. The neighbors share hushed details. Some recall hearing muffled conversations through the walls when the apartment was empty. Two voices, low and urgent, though no one lived inside. Others swear they heard pacing footsteps in the corridor at night, steps that stopped the moment they approached the door. And when asked directly about the doll, the neighbors fall quiet. Then, reluctantly, they admit one thing. It was always there, sitting on the dresser, framed in the bedroom window, lit faintly by the hallway lamp. Watching, the family tries again. This time they seal it away. They wrap it in paper, tape the box shut, carry it to the basement, and leave it there among old paint cans and abandoned shelves. But by the next evening, it is back. Same position, same angle, same fixed gaze. They try once more. They place it outside their door, leaving it in the hall as though it belonged to no one. But by dawn, it is on the dresser again, as though it had never left. From this moment, the air of the bedroom begins to feel different. The walls seem to hold a weight that was not there before. Shadows stretch farther than they should. The silence deepens into something uncomfortable, pressing. Each night it grows harder to sleep, harder to explain, harder to dismiss. And then, it happens. The youngest wakes in the middle of the night. She does not know why at first, until she hears it. Breathing, slow, uneven, too close, not her own. Her eyes adjust to the dark, and she looks toward the dresser. The doll is not there, not in the drawer, not in the closet, but at the foot of her bed, sitting upright, watching. The child freezes. The room feels impossibly still, as though even the air has paused. She closes her eyes, willing it to be gone when she looks again. But when her lids lift, it remains. Its head tilted slightly forward, its grin stretched wide, its painted eyes fixed on her. From this moment on, the family is no longer curious. They are afraid. The questions of ownership, of explanation, of neighborly stories, none of them matter anymore. What matters is survival. What matters is the growing certainty that this doll is not misplaced, not forgotten, not abandoned. It does not stay where it is placed because it chooses. It chooses where to sit. It chooses where to wait. It chooses who to watch. And now the family knows. What can be done? What lies at the center of this presence? And why, no matter what is tried, does the doll return? These questions linger as the story deepens, and the answers may be more terrifying than the questions themselves. Find out in the next episode of Asterisk, the Labubu Doll that watches in the dark. And if you've stayed with us this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more stories that will keep you wide awake at night.